welcome my friend. Welcome to my craft room. If we've not met before, my name is Liz and I'm so excited to be with you here tonight. It's my first live with Elizabeth Craft Designs. Some of us have met and I'm so excited for us to craft together. So tonight we're going to have some crafty fun. I'm going to flip the screen so that you can see what we are going to make. Okay, now we are going to create some stunning poinsettia florals. Hey Macha, how good to see you. Annette, I'm so excited that you ladies are here. So we're going to create these stunning poinsettia flowers and these two cute little gift boxes. Now, I don't know about you, but when it comes to the holiday season and the gift of giving money, I always like to kind of make a box for it, make it look special rather than just popping it inside a card. So I thought that these would be perfect for that. Hey, so good to see you all. Angelique, Els, hey, I'm super excited too. Patricia, Pat, Vicky, welcome. Okay, so first of all, I have a winner. So Doris Coate is the winner of the $50 gift certificate. That's so super exciting. So Doris, if you want to email info@ecraftdesigns.com and our fantastic customer care will look after you. Okay, so I'm going to start by making some poinsettias and I'm going to be using Florals 24. Now, if you look at these dies, and Angelica has made these super easy to create because they literally are designed to layer on top of each other to create your flower, which is absolutely brilliant. Lorna, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be live again, my friend. It's so good to see you. So what I've done is I have cut out using the fantastic card. There you go. Soft finish cardstock, of course. And I have used the smooth side, so I'm going to colour onto the smooth side. This is fantastic card because it's not smooth on the back, so you can use it for all sorts of things. It's fantastic for using with inks and all those type of things, your mixed media stuff. Okay, so let me just move these for a moment. Now then, these beautiful florals, what you can see is they're not just red. So in nature, poinsettia flowers are all very different. And I've got 4 layers here. So I've got 2 of the larger one, which we're going to colour together. And then 1 of the next size down and 1 of the next size down. Now I've coloured those already. Right, now then, I think I need a bit of paper to colour on. So I'm going to move those out of the way. Now, I don't know about you, but one of the things that I like to do is coordinate my colours, which is why I like to use inks. Laurie, you say it's so pretty. Oh, bless you. Peggy, beautiful flowers. You're in love with them. The Florals 24 are absolutely gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to put 3 colours into my florals. And I'm going to start with the sunflower ink. Now, I'm using an archival ink from Ranger. You can use your favourite go-to one. Now I'm just going to put some yellow gently in the centre, so I've not gone crazy. Okay, and yes, it's quite hidden, but you do just see it peeking it out, and it just adds that little extra. Oh, okay. Now, the next one I'm going to take is I'm going to use my leaf green. Now, I've got reflection here. You have to, I apologise for that. I need some of those fantastic lights that Elsa's just got. I'm telling trade secrets here now, aren't I? Elsa's got some fantastic lights for her lives now. So I think we'll all be looking at those. Now, I'm just going to add some green randomly in different places on the poinsettias. So I've just added it onto 3 there. I wouldn't necessarily do it on all of the petals, because that would be probably too much. Okay, pop some there. Okay, so that's my green, and then I'm going to come in with a carnation red. Okay, remember to like, comment and share, because you could be in with a chance of winning even a $50 gift certificate. So I'm just going to move this around the other side actually, and then this is where I get all my nails red. If I could have worn red nail varnish, couldn't I? And then we'd have never seen the ink. So I'm going to apply my ink. I do like to take some off. I'd rather take off my ink by stamping on my paper than put too much ink on, because I can't take it off once it's gone on here. But you know, all flowers in nature are absolutely different. And if you do go too heavy, or you make a blemish mark on it, then that's okay, because not all flowers are perfect. You don't go around in the garden and see perfect flowers, do we? So, and then I'm just going around the edge again, bring it up a bit higher, so that it just gives that shading, so it's a bit darker on the outside. Okay. So tell me, my friends, have you been having fun with the 25 days of Craftmas? The designers have made some fantastic videos for you. If you haven't seen them, you really need to go onto the blog. David, Esther, Angelica, Els and Annette, there's all something from them there already. I know that there might be something more to come, which is absolutely fantastic. So make sure that you're joining in, and you never know what's on the blog the next day. It's so good. Okay. I don't know about you, but Christmas is just around the corner. The year has gone so super fast. It will be here before we know it. And that's the nice thing about these little gift boxes, is that they are super easy to make. And if you're a flower maker like me, then you can sit and cut out your petals while you're watching the television, while you're watching a movie, and you can sit and do this colouring as well. And then you've got a little shop in your own crafty store to go into of your flowers. I know that sometimes somebody will come round and I need a card, and I'll go into my little stash of flowers and be able to make something so quick and really create a wow factor. There we go. So we are just about coloured, so you can see that I've just shaded it, and then I'm going to come back in like so. on the edge, just to give it that little bit of definition. There we go. Now, I don't know how far we'll get tonight. We're going to do all of it. I don't know how long it's going to take, so we could be a bit longer, we might be a bit shorter, I don't know, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my mat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these. So these are the centres. Can you see? I've cut them out in gold, my nice red inky fingers. And this is the die from Florals 24 that I used. Okay. Belinda, you're saying you love all the EC box varieties that we can make. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. And the great thing is, this box, let me show you. This box isn't always just for Christmas. I made this one as well. So this was created earlier in the year. Fantastic little, I used the butterfly as a little pull handle. And it looks so different, doesn't it? So you could use it for any time of the year, which is fantastic. Okay, so I have my magic spray, and people always ask me what's inside here. And my reply is you can find it absolutely everywhere, and you'll have it at home. All it is water. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spritz the back of my flowers. And the reason why I do that is because it helps to break down the fibres, and the florals will hold their shape as it dries. So the fibres will have changed, and when they come back together, when they dry, they hold their shape. Right, so I'm going to use a fairly larger ball, and I'm going to just shape my flowers. Now, I don't know if this is something that you know, but if you use a ball tool that is not the right size for the petal to shape, so if I used a very small one, I would get it all crinkly, which is why I'm using the bigger one on these bigger ones. So I'm just literally, I don't know if you can see that, I'm stroking the flower, the petal on each side, and just bringing those up. Now, the harder you press, as you can see, the higher they come. Anita, you say you absolutely love the flowers, and there's several members of our design team here tonight, and I have to say, I think we should throw some hearts for our design team and our designers. They are absolutely amazing. So throw some hearts for them. They are absolutely astounding. Their creativity and their ideas, I think that means the same thing, but their skill sets are absolutely amazing. And the designers, they create some amazing products for us to create with. So, okay, so I'm on my last one. Like so. There we go. There we are. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to press it down. Okay. So I have actually got two mats here, because that way I get a deeper impression. So I'm just going to press down like so and pop it to one side, and then press down and put it to one side. You see, these are coming together really lovely. You can see how the colours of the ink are blended. And this last one, like so. Okay, there we go. Anya, you're saying you love paper flowers. Me too, my friend, me too. Paper flowers are absolutely stunning. They really can be added to any project. Okay, so I am going to take these and I am just going to interleave them like so. I've decided I'm looking at these from a funny angle, so that's why I kind of picked that up. And then we'll take the next size down. So I've got two that are the same size and then one that's a bit smaller. Okay, we'll just pop that one in like so. Oh, that one picked up. And then the last one here. Therese, you're saying you really like those touches of green. That's awesome. And I'm so excited for you to have a go and create some too. I don't know if you all know about the Facebook group. I know lots of you do, and we are so inspired and see all your projects. But if you don't, then make sure to have a look, join our Facebook group, and share your inspiration. So, I have lost my two little pieces. Do you ever do that? I had them here, I showed you them, and now I don't. So let me just have a look. See, I don't know about you, but I like to have spares. I've got spares of these. Right, we will come back to them because they usually turn up, don't they? No, they're not underneath. Oh, found them. Guess where? Can you guess? Can you guess where they went? Can you? Yeah, on the floor. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we are live, and you know, anything can happen when we're live. I'm just going to press that down in the middle, and then I'm going to add some glue. Now, I'm using the gold card to go in my flower here, but you could add stamens. It gives a completely different look. So, I mean, this has got glitter on it, but it does give a completely different look. But tonight we're using this gorgeous little die. Okay, right, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how I glitter it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paper and I'm going to take some glue and I'm just going to pour it onto my paper, and then I'm going to use some glitter. Now this is different glitter to what I've used on my originals. I don't know about you, but I know that I just grab whatever I really takes my fancy at the time. And I know we all have lots of different glitters. So I'm just going to pick up the glue like so with a sponge, and I am just going to apply the glue to the tips. So I've got inky, I'm going to get gluey and glittery. That's all about the crafting fun, isn't it? I don't know about you, but it's a happy place, our crafty space. No matter what our crafty space is, be it on the dining table or a craft room, it just is absolutely our happy place. So I'm just going to kind of pour that on now. I wouldn't have quite... Oh, there you go, it popped out. And then I will pour that back in. Now I know, Els, you use a coffee filter for that, and usually I have a massive pot and put glitter out of that, but there you go. So look, that has given such a beautiful look. Glitter all the things on the kitchen table. Oh my gosh, Wendy, yes, Kirsten, oh my goodness, that would be fantastic. Make some flowers again. It'd be wonderful to see what you make. There we go. So you can find little spoons, and you could take hold of, pick up the glitter with those little spoons, and put your glitter on that way. I just didn't have one to hand. There we go. So all we're going to do is we would let that dry like so. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. It looks quite frosty in real life. There you go, the camera's picking it up now. Isn't it beautiful? Janet, my goodness, it's so good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side, and we will do the holly. Okay, so these are from Florals 24 still. So this is a really great set because you get your flowers and you get your holly leaves. Now then, I have cut this using the same card as my florals, and I'm going to colour this the same way. Astrid, that's awesome. I appreciate that, my friend. Frosty flowers, beautiful. Yay. So I am just going to colour this. Now, you could cut this in green card, or you could cut it in a lighter green and add some ink to the edges. I just love the inking. I don't know about you, but I really find this relaxing. There we go. So I'm going to make sure that the edge is darker, like so. Now, there we go. And we'll just colour this last one. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but part of the 25 days of Craftmas today is a 20% savings on everyday elements. So the Awesome Annette's collection, if there is something that you have on your wish list, now is the time to take advantage of that. And I know that our shipping team are amazing. In fact, they've worked so hard, and I know that they will absolutely love to be able to fulfill your orders, because they know how much fun you're gonna have with it. And it is really super fun to see all your posts about how your crafty stash has arrived and you can't wait to craft with it, and then to see your projects. It is just fantastic. Now then, I have got some glue, and I have taken the other die and I've cut this out in gold, and Angelica has designed these so that they overlay. So look at that, look at how those lay over each other. You could choose either way. There you go. So you could have it behind and in front. Hells, you're saying you're at the warehouse right now and they're having a great time. Yay. They really are an awesome team. Okay. So I'm going to just add some glue, and I'm going to use I'm going to use two of them. So let's glue these together because we've got 2 boxes to make. So let's do all our pieces now. I don't know, do you do all your pieces in one go? I don't know. I quite like to get all gluey and inky and glittery. and then I like to put my boxes together. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be using 2, and then I'm going to snip one apart, because look at these, how snippable are these? One of the things that I love about dies is the versatility. I don't know about you, but to have something in your crafty stash that you can cut up and use individually, which we could with this, or we can make into something else. I really love that. Okay, so I've done 3, so I'll stay with there, and we've moved those. So I've got my flowers and I've got my holly. So I guess it's time to create the box. So we'll start with this first box. We'll start with this one, like so. So thank those angel elves for us. We will. Els is right on here now, and I'm sure she is absolutely telling them as we speak. Okay. Barbara, if you know how many boxes you're making, or just to make extra to have on hand. Yes. Els is saying she didn't know that snippable was a word. Well, I don't know if it is. I don't know about you, but I think we can make up some fun technique words like an eyeballing technique of where to place things rather than measuring things. I do think we should just have lots of fun. Okay, so I'm going to open this one. There we go. And you'll see that I have used the papers to give this beautiful look in the back here, which is what I did with this one for the summer as well. Okay. Right. So what we're going to use, we are going to use the Joyous Noel paper, and we're going to pretend. So this is another technique, especially for people who do lives. We're going to pretend that this isn't cut out, okay? And we're going to take the die. Let's see if we can get it in shot. There we go. And this is from the Elegant Decorative Box die set from Paper Flowers. Diane, we could do a dictionary of crafting words that only us crafters could understand. Oh my goodness, we could. We could just have so much fun with that, couldn't we? Okay, so we've cut this out, okay? This is still intact. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay down this piece, run that through our die cutting machine, and there you go, we don't have to pretend anymore. It gives us our aperture. Okay. Do we need to register this word, Els? Oh dear, I love it, I love it, I love it. Right, so what I'm now going to cut is I'm going to take this piece, let me get them the right way, and my oval, and I'm going to tape them down so that they stay in one place, so that I don't get an aperture where I've got more here and less here. So I'm going to tape them down, and I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine with some white card. And that's going to be my decorative piece. Now, what we need, because we could have a hole there, but I don't want a hole there. So I've just got a piece of clear cardstock, which you can't see, can you? Because it is clear. Okay, you can see the reflection. There you go. So acetate, clear cardstock. And what we're going to do is we're just going to glue this on the back. Now, it does have protective tissue to stop the static, yeah. But of course, preparing for my live, I didn't keep that, so I'm going to just put that on there. And because I've already folded my lines, I can see where to put that in. I've got terrible reflection. Okay. Oh my goodness, my friends, I'm loving your conversation. It is so great. Okay. Now then, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one on. Okay. Miriam, you're saying you love the colour of the flowers. And Teresa, you buy 2 books because then you still have an untouched one. So I'm guessing you're talking about either the book papers from Esther or paper pads. And oh my goodness, girl, yes, I am with you. One to cut up, one to use, and one to stroke. Right. Oh, Diane, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. I got to meet Diane. It was so absolutely awesome. I got to meet her in Banff, so we got to spend some time together. Have I put enough glue on this because I've been talking? No, so let's do that again. Oh, a mini book. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Right, this should stick this time. This is because I was looking at what all you guys are talking about. I don't know, but this is spending time crafting with you has always been one of my favourite things. So I'm super excited that I got the opportunity to be here tonight, and some more planned. It'd be awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to fold all of this. You're going to use your bone tool to fold, so you get a nice crisp cut. It's not a cut, is it? It's a fold. And what I'm going to do now is, I appreciate that, Dan. Just put some glue on here, and then we're just going to glue this together. Now I'm using dry clear glue, so having got a little bit of glue there, it really will just dry clear. So you can see how quick and how easy is this. So this is the top part, and then there is another die. It's the Elegant Decorative Box. So this die cuts the base, and as you can see, I've chosen the papers so that I got a pattern on my box. Oh, Carol, I'm glad that you're here. It's so good to see you. Oh, friend, it's fine. Okay. So all I've done is I've folded along my score lines, and we're just going to glue them together, the tabs together. There we go. So tell me, who else makes boxes? Sue, a thingamajigger, and oh, I love it. What other technical words have we got in our group here? I've said snippability and snippable. We've got thingamajigger. What else do you use? What other words have you got? This is brilliant. Flippy flappies. Yay. David's and Esther's come to mind with flippy flappies. Janet, it's not the book box die. It is the elegant decorative box. No, but funny enough, talking about the book box, look, I used the florals and things on this one as well. I made this as my application onto the DT. So, yeah. I don't think there's any of these left on the website though. There might be in Europe. I don't know. Don't quote me. But I did pull it out so that you could see how they look on this, because I know that you've got these at home and I want you to craft with those things as well. Okay, so we have our box. We're just going to slide that in there, and I want my pattern in the far corner. So what am I going to do? I am going to try to get rid of this glare. Let's see if I hold it on an angle. So I'm going to cut off this piece like so. I'm going to turn my glue gun on. That's one of the things that I always forget to do. And for this one, I'm going to cut off this piece and this piece. So I'm going to use this bit in my next one. Okay. Now then, where's my flower? Here we go. So I like to place my flowers before I actually glue them down. And I'm going to put that one under there. See, nobody would know that this wasn't how it was supposed to be. Okay. By cutting it up and adding it in. So there we go. I'm going to just glue that one on. Belinda, you've made a few book boxes with mini journals. Oh my goodness. How fantastic. Inspired by Annette. So I'm going to use my hot glue for this one, just because it's much easier. Now, I don't know if you know this trick, but I've just got some glue hair. If you use a hairdryer on it, it'll just melt all those pieces away. And then nobody will ever know that they were there. So I'm going to put my poinsettia on, and then I'm going to poke in my holly. And then all I've got to do to this one is put a sentiment on. Okay, actually, let's, whilst it's hot, it's manoeuvrable. There we go. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is put my sentiment on. Now, I don't know if this, oh my goodness, I fell in love with these. So I've used the Christmas Phrases stamp and die set from Art Journal. David has created a fantastic system. So you're going to stamp the image, and there are 4 dots in the corner. You're going to take the die and you're going to line up those dots, and you get all your sentiments cut out in one go. So I have a box of Christmas sentiments all ready to go for my Christmas crafting. That is absolutely super. So that is Christmas Phrases stamp and die set, and I am going to use Warmest Wishes this time. So I put some 3D pop dots on the back, and I like to put a little bit of glue on the back of these, just so I've got some manoeuvrability. And I'm just going to pop that on there like that. And that is our box done. Okay, so that's our box done. I think we lost the internet maybe a little bit there. Just let me know you're still here. Send me a comment, give me a thumbs up. But yeah, so just absolutely easy with these sentiments, and that is our Therese. You missed the info about the dots before. That's brilliant, because lining up without them wasn't fun. Oh my goodness, friend, I'm with you. Just adding that glue on just gives it that opportunity to move. Okay, right, so let's make our other box. The pizza box. They are great for giving gifts in. You are right. It literally is more of a decision of what you're going to put inside these. Chocolates, jewellery, a little scarf, money. I don't know. I don't think she's watching, but my eldest daughter, I'm going to give some money to for Christmas. So she's going to get one of these. Okay. So this is the pizza box die. We can just get it in shot. There we go. And I have used this time the Holly Jolly Christmas paper pad. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And because the inside is red and green, I went with red and green for the outside. Okay. Now then, how are we going to put this together? I am going to glue these tabs on here like so. And I'm going to make sure that they are nicely lined up. Yeah, the corners are good. And then put some glue on here. Anita, you love this pizza box. The design team have made some amazing projects with this. Yes, Sue, gift cards fit too. They do. What a wonderful idea. So just going to glue the top here like so. There we go. Oop, that one hasn't stuck. I'll just give it a bit more of a press. Okay. Hey, I think we're going to be good with this. Right, so I'm just going to fold that up, pop that inside like so. My hands are not working. There we go. And then I've chosen the squares from this particular set. Teresa, you're saying this is your favourite box. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, yes, pizza boxes full of Esther stuff. Little Esther boxes. Yes. Okay, so the scalloped edge one I have cut in red. Now all these papers are from the Holly Jolly Christmas. And then I've taken the same paper as I've made the box from and cut that one out. And yeah, you gave your sweet aunt a pizza box with a square chocolate bar in it a few years ago. It fitted perfectly and she loved it. Oh my goodness. I'm sure it was so extra special because it was from you. How wonderful. So I'm just going to glue this one down like so. There we go. And then I've put some 3D pop dots on the back of this one just for some dimension. I mean, you could absolutely leave it flat. It's your box. It's up to you how you do it. So I'm going to do this glue trick again, like so. And then I'm going to get my paper the right way around. And I'm using that eyeballing technique just to make sure it's square. Okay. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to bring my other piece that I snipped off back in. Us crafters, we don't waste anything, do we? And this time I'm going to do it this way, straight up and down, like so. That looks good. It's just good to know where to place things, I think. Now, what I haven't done is I haven't shaped these, so I'm just going to pull it off, and I am going to literally run it, curve it around my finger. Can you see that? I am just curving it around my finger. You can absolutely use a shaping tool, but I haven't. There we go. We'll glue that back on. See, it's always good to be able to catch things. Okay, so I'm just going to run them around my finger. There we go. I've got glue strings, and then I'm going to pop that one like so. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll just put some hot glue on the bottom of my flower, and then I have a Merry Christmas from the same sentiments, and we're just going to pop that on there like so. There we go. Both our boxes are done. So I've finished a little bit early, but I hope you'll forgive me that, and I hope you've had lots of fun. Can't wait to see the boxes that you create. Make sure you share them in the Facebook page. Let me switch the screen. There we go. Hey, so remember, Doris was the winner of the $50 gift card. So if you haven't already, make sure you email in info@ecraftdesigns.com. Head to the website if there's anything that you love and you've not seen yet, or if you want to take advantage of the Everyday Elements savings, 20% on the whole collection, then head to the website, be it ecraftdesigns.com or ecraftdesigns.eu. So have a fantastic rest of your evening, my friend. It has been an absolute honour to be here with you tonight, and I can't wait for us to craft together again in the future. So if I don't see you before, have a fantastic Christmas and a happy new year, and happy crafting. Okay, bye.